Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching, and thank you for entering the competition. And I hope that you're staying isolated and healthy. I want to congratulate Tony for entering the competition and winning. His script made me laugh out loud, so hopefully it will do the same for you. I want to also thank all the actors who are gathered here from various locations for taking the time to do this. So we're going to give it a try, and hopefully you will enjoy it, and we'll do more of these soon.
Brittle Trombone by Tony Ferrendelli. Interior kitchen, dawn. A rooster crows. A semi-spacious suburban kitchen. Flickering firelight reflects on the stainless steel appliances. Fridge, dishwasher, cauldron. What the fuck? A cauldron? The oven has been removed and replaced by a large cast iron cauldron suspended over a fire. Fred, 50s, could pass for a middle-aged lesbian, tries to stuff a rooster in an Amazon box with air holes. He's dressed like a dirty extra from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. The squawking rooster breaks free. His claws scratch along the tile floor as he runs across the kitchen. He passes under the kitchen table and then by Susie and Stefan, 14, tow-headed, lanky, fraternal twins, in their PJs. They stumble groggily into the kitchen. The rooster runs to the living room, the twins unfazed.
Cheerio, fruit of my loins!
The twins look at each other and roll their eyes. They plop on the kitchen chairs and begin to fall back to sleep.
I know thou'st is dying to inquire.
Susie barely opens one eye. Stefan's eyes remain shut.
Bid a fair morning to the lead in the Appalachia Community Theater production of Oliver Twist.
Hold for applause. The sound of crickets.
From now, I be no longer thy father. I am Fagin, headmaster of the orphanage.
Hold for applause. The rooster crows from the living room.
The competition was fierce, nay, cutthroat, for this coveted role.
Fred moves the kitchen table.
The director put faith in me, and we will not disappoint. So in thy rooms you will find thy wardrobe.
The twins' eyes pop open.
Danger, danger.
Fred's oblivious to their protests.
Like my peer, Sir Day-Lewis, thou is a method actor. But alas, that's not good enough for this role.
He sprints to the living room. The sounds of frantic flapping and crowing emanate from the room. Fred returns with something behind his back. He pauses for dramatic effect, and then bam! What used to be a musical trophy is slammed on the counter. The hollow golden man has a trombone in one hand and a haphazardly attached silver arm holding a film reel. The trophy's plaque vibrates. Ping! It pops off and lays on the counter. It reads, Community Theater, the Commie Award, Hair, 1999. Best Supporting Actor, Fred A.
I has to be an ultra method actor if I'm going to put another commie on the mantle. So we are officially living in medieval times.
Twist was written in the 19th century.
Fred thinks. Director's note, rejected. The silver arm quivers and drops to the counter. Frustrated, Fred slides the trophy, arm, and plaque to the side. Fred eye motions to the twins, upstairs. The twins cross their arms and sit firmer in their chairs.
No breakfast if thou'st doesn't change.
Match cut. The twins sit in the same position, except now they are wearing their costumes. They look like an offspring of a gnome and an elf that is rolled around on the garage floor. Fred ladles gruel from the cauldron into wooden bowls. He slides it in front of them with two large wooden spoons. Susie just glares at him. Stefan takes a spoonful of gruel, winces. He sticks his fingers in his mouth, fishes around, and pulls out a button. Fred hands them each a handwritten note card.
What's this?
While I rehearse for the next 3 full moons, you too will be Twist characters. You will assume your role 24/7 so I can maintain my persona.
The twins read the note cards.
I'm a 9-year-old orphan with 2 kids?
Thinking, Fred snatches Susie's card, scratches out 2, and writes 4. He punctuates it with a smile of accomplishment.
What's scurvy?
Stefan pulls his phone out of his elf pants and types in scurvy. Fred snatches the phone and drops it in the cauldron.
Lads of old England weren't cursed with technology, and neither shall you.
Mom!
Mom!
As if on cue, Fred's wife, June, mid-40s, life-tired but pharma-happy, enters the kitchen with a spring in her step. Dressed in full hiking gear, she sets her backpack on the kitchen table. It tips over and spills her phone and a cornucopia of Ambien, Xanax, and Lexapro on the table. Several backpacking trips through Machu Picchu brochures and an airline ticket spill out as well. The twins see the brochures and the ticket.
No
way!
way!
June locks eyes with Susie and mouths, "Bye-bye."
No fair.
You're lucky he didn't get the lead in the Jeffrey Dahmer musical.
June's phone vibrates on the table. She snatches it up.
Uber's here.
She pops one Xanax in her mouth and scoops the rest of the contents back in her backpack. She beelines to the living room, blowing air kisses without looking back.
I'll be back in a month. Play nice.
The door opens, the sound of a rooster escaping.
Bye, dear. Love you.
The door slams. The kids slump in their chairs. Fred sees the twins' reaction.
Not to worry, knaves. We have a replacement.
Fred disappears in the mudroom for a few seconds and comes out with an Amazon box. He pulls the tape off and pours the contents on the table. Bone fragments, ash, and dust spill on the table. The dust and ash clouds settle over and then in the twins' gruel. He shakes the box and a placard falls out. The authentic remains of Charles Dickens.
Charlie's here in spirit and flesh.
Fucking Amazon.
Stefan pushes his bowl away. Susie writes in the dust on the table with her finger, "Kill me now."
Oh, there'll be time to bond with Chuck later. I promised thy mom I would take care of you whilst she's gone. With Mr. Dickens' help, of course. Now prepare yourself for a day of learned.
Fred collects the bowls of gruel. He moves to the kitchen and packs the twins' lunch. Thinks, oh yeah, the backstories. Pulls the orange from Stefan's bag. A donkey's bray is heard through the window.
Children, your chariot awaits.
The twins begrudgingly go to the window. Exterior driveway morning. A donkey attached to a wooden cart with thick wooden wheels sits in the driveway. An Amazon logo on the side. A driver dressed in a dirty, worn black overcoat with matching top hat holds the reins of the donkeys. The rooster, sensing an escape, perches on the driver's hat. Two near-death lepers lay on hay in the back of the cart. Interior kitchen day. The twins stare, slack-jawed, out the window.
I do not recall ordering the wretched infirmed.
He bends slightly toward the glass. He squints at the lepers.
Thou may not crave to touch them. They may be contagious.
He straightens and lets out another satisfied sigh. The twins turn to each other and mouth, "Fucking Amazon." Exterior driveway morning. The driver flicks the reins and the cart jerks forward. In the back, the twins are huddled tightly together between the lepers. Touch is avoided at all cost. A mix of anger and fear are etched on their faces. Amazon return labels are pasted to the lepers. Interior living room day. Faux bricks surround wood mantel over a quiet fireplace. Fred enters with the trophy.
Fear not, brave knight. In 6 months, you shall have company.
Half expecting an answer, Fred stares at it. No response. Fred sets the repaired trophy back on the bare mantel. Steps back. Reproaches. Makes an imperceptible adjustment. Steps back. Sighs. Interior living room night. 6 months later. Faux brick paneling surround a mantel over a lit fireplace. The single commie is accompanied by a recycled county fair ribbon tacked on the mantel with an oversized nail. The round white metal button on the red, white, and blue ribbon is inscribed with a red Sharpie. The Commie, Oliver Twist, 2019. Best Actor runner-up, Fred A. End of selection.
So I mean, it's an honor to do hear the script done by professionals and through the LiveRead LA contest. I mean, I think I love what you guys do in offering the opportunity to hear it by professionals, and it puts a whole different light rather than just sitting here and writing it. When you hear it like with the inflections and the read and everything like that, it puts a whole different spin on it. And Tim and Kim, I love the way what you guys do at LiveRead LA and having it read, and also having the insider there as well, because I know that from a writer's perspective, that helps him, the connections and doing all that. So I truly appreciate it. I truly appreciate all you guys doing it and giving life to the word. So it was great to hear.
It's such a great character for me to play around with.
Oh yeah, I figured it would be like something you could chew the scenes with. Yeah,
serious scene chewing. Yeah,
I know some people like that, by the way.
We all do.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And thank you, actors, for signing on and helping out with our again beginnings.
Our dipping our toe into the water of this brave new world.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Well, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Oh no, thank you. I'm going to do another one on
Oh my
Wednesday.
gosh.
We're going to launch another one. So
I'm going to have better lighting next time, I promise.
Yes,
Yeah.
could you work on that?
And better sound.